Hi guys, welcome back. Well, the leaves are starting to change, the mornings are getting chillier, and it's starting to rain more. So that means that autumn is on its way. And when autumn is on its way, it's time to start thinking about autumn and maybe even already winter care for the paws of your outdoor dog. So today I would like to talk a little bit about paw care in the fall and winter season. First, a little disclaimer. I'm not an expert, not a medical expert or anything. This is just the stuff that I use to protect Ravi's paws during the fall and mostly winter time. Autumn, fall, it's of course depending on where in the world you're from. We are calling it herfst, so that's not even one of the two. So I might be switching between autumn and fall, just what comes up in my mind. Um, there are several things that you can do to protect your dog paws in the later seasons, and that is possible in the way of wearing or letting your dog wear booties or boots, or you can protect them with any care products. I would like to start a little bit to talk about boots. First of all, let me say that it is very important that if you decide to let your dog wear boots, that you make sure that they fit properly. Go to a shop where they can help you try several brands of boots, and that you can put them on your dog, let him walk around a little bit with it. Be aware, most dogs react really weird when they are wearing boots for the first time. They're really walking like this because it's something weird on their paws, and they have really need time to get used to it. And why it's also very important to fit the boots is that just as dogs can also get blisters if they wear boots that do not fit properly. So therefore, it's very important to always make sure that if you try boots on, that you are trying the right size boots on. Ravi has several boots. I must say, I'm not a big fan of boots because my experience is that although they have been fitted on and they seem to fit well, they will lose them anyway. At least Ravi does. Last year in wintertime, I was doing a hike with his boots on, and within 100 meters, they were all four gone. I did not lose them, but they were off his paws. So I'm not a big fan of them, but I would like to mention them anyway. So these are the basic booties that he has, and boots are not only good for the winter time for snow, but you can also use them in summer. And for example, when you're walking on pavements, which get really hot, because they have some good grip on the underside, so the heat will not go into the paws. So boots you can wear at any time of the year, but for now I'm focusing on the winter care and of course fall. But it depends a little bit on where in the world you live, how extremely fall is going to be, and how quickly winter will come in. So these are just basic shoes. They are a lower model, and what you can also wear in combination with these boots are those tiny little socks. They are cute, aren't they? Look how cute how tiny they are. Just as tiny as two fingers. And these one help a little bit to avoid slipping off the boots and also avoid the blisters if the size is not 100% right. Then you also got these, and these are, yeah, they are called booties. So they are not really shoes like this one from Roughwear, but these booties, I have them actually in my first aid kit as a emergency solution. And of course they do not have the same shape as the shoes do. They are really shaped, and these are more rectangular. So I mostly use these for emergency situations, but my experience is that dogs accept these ones a lot better because they fit loosely and they're not tight against the paw, so they have more space to move in it. They end up a little bit higher and they look a little bit weird when they have them on, but this is also a good solution. And be aware if you're walking on a lot of rocks that this might not be very good, because of course this one has a really durable sole under it. This one doesn't. This is just fabric. So take a look at the environment you're hiking in. Is it a lot of snow? Then these will be fine as well. Of course they will get wet, so be aware of that. They will get wet and cold, and in these ones your dogs will have a lot drier paws. And when you're hiking in really snowy conditions, Raf is joining me, then these boots are also an option. These are actually the same as these boots, as you can see in the base, but they have some sort of gaiter adjusted to it, and that goes higher up around the paws, so it avoids snow getting in. As you can see, they are a little bit higher up. So those are some options that you can choose in regards to shoes or booties. My preference, if I have to use them, are these. If I'm going to really heavy snow, which in the Netherlands is very rare. So these are actually, I bought them once for a vacation, but he uses them as well. So might work for your dog. It's not that they do not stay on at Ravi's paws, that they do not work for your dog. So just try it out and see what works for your dog. What I prefer to use is some care products for the paws. If it's starting to snow in fall or winter time, depending on where you are, then it is important to make sure that the fur between the paws is been cut away. So it's as short as possible. So it is not possible, not that easy for snow to clump into the paws and make those nasty ice balls that you're never going to get out. So that's the first thing. Make sure that everything is cut nice and short. And then some easy things to start with. This is just some basic Vaseline that you can use as well to rub on the paws. No problems at all. This is one that has no petroleum in it. That's what I don't really like about real Vaseline, because I'm always afraid if they are licking their paws and you're using really Vaseline with the petroleum, I'm not really sure about that, but this one is absolutely fine. Then you also have some specific Pawbalm. This is regenerating balm, and you can put this on before you start hiking, during the hike, after the hike, to give them some extra love and care, because of course paws suffer in wintertime. And this is also something you can use. This is bee wax. So you can use that for multiple uses. You can use it for the paws, but you can also use it for your own gear. So this is also good to have. And let's see difference in what it looks like. It practically looks the same. This one has been used, the wax hasn't. See, it's practically same kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe in there is even bee wax. Let's see, there is some olive oils in it. No, there's no bee wax in this one, but the consistency is pretty much the same. And you can put a decent layer on it so that it gives a real nice layer of protection. You can give the protection also by using these kind of sticks. They have the same size as a chopstick that we humans use. So I am aware of the fact that if you've got a dog like a Great Dane or something, these things are not gonna work. They are way too small. For Ravi, they are fine. They are just, you twist them and then they will come up. And they can rub the paw. So for small dogs, these are just fine. This is a brand that also sells them in bigger sticks and also in little jars like these. And these two are actually a set, because here you've got the Paw-protection and here you've got the Paw Soother. So what you can do with these kind of sticks is that you use the Paw-protection before you start hiking and eventually during your hike if needed. And this one you can use afterwards. So just to soothe the paws down, just to calm them down and relax them and give them some little love and care. This is by the brand of Natural Dog Company. Neither of these products are being sponsored. I bought them all myself and they're just products that I use. So the companies don't know about my existence and they don't know that I'm doing this review. So this is also something that you can use. So as you can see, there are several things that you can use to take care of your dog's paws in fall and winter time. Later on in the winter, I will do a little bit of a more in-depth review about this subject. But for now, as fall and winter are on its way, just to give you some ideas, just to make you being prepared. And as always, enjoy the outdoors and we will catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.